Hey everybody, this is Brian back with Inspiring How You See That, and we're back again to actually finish up the second half of my 30 favorite songs. So a few days ago we posted where it was number 30 down to 16, and now we're picking up for the top half. And again, I just want to point out that I'm not claiming to be an expert, and these are the greatest songs ever. There's no scientific formula here. These are just my personal opinion of my favorite songs. So again, you'll see that my tastes go across the board. If you want to see number 30 through 16, there should be a link coming up above me that you can click on that and watch that video. And if that, we'll go ahead and we'll jump right in. So at number 15, we're starting out the second half here with Endlessley from Elize. You may remember that we did an artist spotlight on Amaranthe, and you know how much I love that band, and Elize is the main reason why. She's one of the three singers for Amaranthe, and she's right up there in my opinion. I would put her right with Audra Miller as far as my favorite female vocalist. She can sing anything. I mean, she just has such power, and it really shines through with Endlessly. I mean, she's almost showing off in that one. She's so good. It's a beautiful song. It's one of those ones that can make the hair stand up on your arm. So check out Endlessly by Elize. Number 14, we've got a song that's been done by a number of artists, and that's Hallelujah. My favorite version is done by Cale, and that's the one that was made famous. I believe it was in Shrek 2. It was either Shrek or Shrek 2, and that's my favorite version of it. He maybe doesn't have the prettiest voice, but his gravel voice goes perfect with what that song is portraying. And what that basically is someone who's broken, crying out to God, just saying, I'm at the end of my wits here, I need you. And I definitely go along with it, and that touches me, and I absolutely adore that song. Number 13, and to be honest, I can't believe this isn't higher on the list. And it's a cover. It's a cover of a very classic song that everybody loves, and that's Sound of Silence by Disturbed. Again, David Draymond is the Elize of male singers. I mean, the guy can sing anything. He's got an absolutely amazing voice. This song was originally done by Simon and Garfunkel, and it was a classic. I loved that version. Disturbed actually came and blew it out of the water. I mean, this is absolutely phenomenal. If you haven't heard this, I don't know where you've been hiding, but you gotta check out Disturbed's version of Sound of Silence. Coming in at number 12, we have Whiskey Lullaby by Brad Paisley and Alison Krauss. This is another one of those songs that absolutely just sends chills up your spine at how beautiful and haunting it is. With Brad Paisley's smooth voice and Alison Krauss's that quiver that she has when she sings, I adore this song. Absolutely love it. Number 11 is Ashes of Eden from Breaking Benjamin. This is my absolute favorite Breaking Benjamin song, and I'm a big fan of theirs. This song, very similar to Hallelujah, it puts you in that place where it's like he's crying out to God, saying, you know what, I know you're there, I believe, but I just don't feel you, and I just want to feel you. And I certainly relate to that. I mean, like many of us, I've been in that many times, so that song speaks to me. Number 10, we're getting in the top 10 now, is El Paso by Marty Robbins. This is a classic song that's, I believe, was written in the 70s. I absolutely love this song. Marty Robbins is up there with Johnny Cash as one of the best storytellers of all time. When you talk about great country music and just a story that gets you, it's a love story, it's a western, El Paso is phenomenal. Number 9, this is one of my absolute favorite bands to smash into pieces, and it's the song Stay. This is actually the first song that I ever heard of from Smash Into Pieces. I found the video on YouTube, and I loved it. I mean, Chris Adams' voice comes in, and he just carries the song, and it's phenomenal. From there, I went on to... I could have put 20 Smash Into Pieces songs on this list, but this one is at the top for me, and that's Stay. Number 8, and this should come as no surprise, is Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. Again, here's another band I could have picked 15, 20 songs to put on, but Nothing Else Matters to me is the pinnacle of Metallica at their best. I think this is the first metal song that really entered mainstream and got popularity with everybody. This is a phenomenal song. Number 7, and I talked in this one in an artist spotlight and how much this song means to me, and it's Brothers by Dean Brody. Again, this is the first song that I ever heard of Dean Brody, and as I talked about before, it's a song about a young man and his brothers going off to war in the military, and he's praying to God to keep him safe and bring him home. That's his hero. And as I talked about in that video, it reminded me of both of my brothers who went off to serve in the military, and my brother Mark going 3 times to Iraq and Afghanistan, and that fear that I had. And so that song really resonates with my soul. Number 6 is Red Lights Turning Green by Claudia Hoyser. As you know, we had the opportunity to interview Claudia. She's an absolutely amazing person inside and out, and this is my favorite song by her. It's going to be the lead single of her LP, her upcoming LP, and it's a song basically about putting the past behind you. The red light is turning green and you're moving forward. It's a beautiful song. She wrote it. She did an outstanding job both writing and performing it. If you haven't checked out Claudia Hoyser yet, you owe it to yourself. Go check her out. Now we're getting into the top 5, and I mean, really, we're getting to the point where I look through this list as I'm making it, and any of these songs that I've already mentioned, I'm like, how are they not in my top 5? I adore these songs. But there's no way I could take any of these 5 out, and it could happen, but in my mind, I can't see a scenario where they're ever not my top 5. And I would say, I mean, all of them, particularly the top 3, really are number 1, just on the same level. But we'll start with number 5, and to me, this is the king, and that's Garth Brooks' The Dance. Garth is another one. I could have picked 100 songs to put on here, but I've always loved The Dance. I remember being 12 years old, down in Texas visiting my brother and hearing this song, and it just, again, it goes right to the essence of who you are. I really love this song. I've done karaoke on it, and it's one of my all-time favorites. Number 4 is Hold On to Memories by Disturbed. I still can't believe that a heavy metal band as heavy as Disturbed could come up with such beautiful ballads like they do, and Hold On to Memories is the best. It's off their most recent album, which I believe came out in 2018, Evolution, and it's such a touching, beautiful song. It's about the loved ones that have passed on and holding on to those memories, keeping their spirit and their memory alive. And I just absolutely love it. So now, again, we're to the top 3, and really, all 3 of them, I would say, are my favorite song. And even that's not doing them justice. They actually play an important part in the essence of who I am as a person. And we'll start out, number 3, everybody had to know this was going to be on here. It's Thrill by First to 11. It's an original song by First to 11. It's our theme song. It's the song that you hear at the beginning of every single video of ours. And it fits perfectly with what we're trying to do here at Inspiring How You See That. It sings about, we're not going to wait till we're 6 feet under. We're going to chase after our dreams now. We're going to do what we can now to get the best out of life. And that song, both Kevin and I were like, that is perfect for us. And I just absolutely love it. And every time I hear it, I'm reminded of how special it is to me, the relationship that I have with First to 11. Love those guys. Love that song. You got to check it out. Number 2, greatest country song of all time. He Stopped Loving Her Today by George Jones. Man, this is one of those songs. If this song is on, I am stopping everything and I'm listening to it. And if somebody goes and they try to turn it off, I'm fighting. I mean, this is... God, I love this song. It's so simple, but it's a story that every single person can relate to. And it grabs you and doesn't let go. I absolutely love and adore this song. And now my number 1 song of all time. My opinion, the greatest rock song ever, and I don't know if anything will ever touch it. And that's Dream On by Aerosmith. My God, I love this song. It is, when you think about the epitome of an epic rock song, it's Dream On. And I've heard covers of it. I've heard really good covers. The Letter Black did great. Blacktop Mojo did fantastic with it. But even that, nobody can touch the original by Steven Tyler and Aerosmith. I mean, I could listen to that song on repeat for hours. It really has become a part of who I am. And so that's my top 30 songs of all time. And, I could have sat down and probably switched a couple around and added some songs, and you'll see some songs that are honorable mentions that didn't quite make the cut, but I absolutely love them nonetheless. And so hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. Let us know what your favorite songs are. It doesn't have to be 30, it could be your top 5, your top 10. We just really want to hear from you guys. So, again, thanks for spending this time with us. We love you. God bless, and rock on.